Hope you are doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm Zapro Nombongi, and please consider subscribing, watch, share, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified next time I upload the next video. Now, it has been a while. I've been away doing some 2 to 3 things here, but I'm back. I want to give the part 2 of money saving habits or secrets, and today I'll be sharing with you the 50-30-20 rule, and this rule is used in saving or helps you in budgeting or planning on how you're going to use your money after you have earned. And remember, this money that you're going to use, the 50-30-20 rule, is after all deductions have been made. Let me say, whatever is credited into your account, that's what you're going to do, to apply with this 50-30-20 rule. So when we talk about 50, it refers to 50% of what you earn. So if you want to earn 100,000, so 50% of that will be 50,000. 20% also, and 30%. So when we talk about the first 50%, will be directed or will be used together for the basic needs. And when I say a basic need, this is something that you need for you to survive. Without it, you cannot survive. For instance, we talk about basic needs. I would be referring to one of the examples in this case as food. Some other individuals can mention about groceries. I will mention about the rent, that is housing. I will mention about health. Someone can talk about insurance. I will mention about utilities or paying of bills. And in this case, under utilities, I will mention about electricity bills, water bills, Wi-Fi subscriptions, all those. Remember, an individual who is hungry cannot go to work. No man can go to work with an empty stomach. So you need to prioritize what you're going to place or feed your body with. Something that's able to provide energy, something that's able to build your body. When we talk about housing, I want to believe majority or everybody has or needs a place to take a shelter. Once you are done with the day's activities, you need a place to rest. And my friend, that house, if you want to succeed, that house rent should never exceed 25% of your net income. So if you are earning 50,000, for instance, and you are paying a house 30,000 or 20,000, or you're spending more money in rent, then something is wrong with you. It's something that you need to change. House rent should never exceed 25% of your net income. Remember, if you overspend in paying the house or in rent, there is a scenario whereby you find you want to live a luxurious life, but you don't have anything to save. So my friend, your house rent should not exceed 25% of what you earn. It should be even less if you want to save money or if you want to be rich. One day I would be rich. I would be rich. I'm in the journey. I'm climbing the ladder step by step. I'm at step 3. 97 steps remaining to get to 100. But I believe you can also get there. So let us start now. The area the better. Talk about insurance. My friend, if you are in a business and you don't have any health insurance, go today or now. Look for a good insurance. Remember, your health comes first. Remember, as much as you are looking for all this money, money can never buy a good health. The rich have money, they die because their millions or their wealth cannot be able to buy a good health. So before you die, or for you to reduce that risk, take an insurance cover. I would prefer NHIF. NHIF has a subscription of 500 per month. It's quite cheap for an individual who is a hustler. Then we have utilities. Talk about electricity, water, and Wi-Fi. Look for good packages that are cheap and you are able to pay so that you can have some coins left for saving. Now that's all about 50% basic needs. Now we move to the wants that are going to be covered by 30% of what you earn. So talk about wants. This is something that you desire to have, but you can live without. I want to believe somebody's getting me clear. Something you desire to have, but you can still survive without it. And this one, it keeps on varying depending on what kind of a job you do or what kind of hustle you do. For instance, there's somebody, for him, a car is a want. But there are individuals, having a car is a basic need. So they vary depending on the class. You get it? Then we talk about things like money for entertainment. This is where now you slot money for entertainment, money for parties, money for hobbies, money to set aside for watching movies over the weekend. And by the way, if you want to save money, reduce the money you spent on parties and entertainment. If you are that kind of a person who parties every weekend, 4 times a month, reduce it to once in a month. And tell me after 1 month how much money you would have saved. But anything to do with financial is about personal discipline. You can decide to reduce it gradually. This time you go party twice a month. Next month reduce it to once. I'm not saying you should not party. Partying is good. Have some fun time, share with friends. Now we move to 20%. This one is purposely meant for saving. This is the money that we're going to use to pay some debts if you have some. And remember, what do you understand when somebody talks about saving? I was going through a certain book, Psychology of Money, and I came across a statement whereby an individual, I'm not sure of the specific name, maybe I will get to refer again, that saving is income minus ego. This one hii nipeleka vizuri sana, and that's how the book or the statement stated. When you talk about saving, is income you less your ego. So leave alone what we commonly know that saving is income minus expense. No, saving is income minus your ego. then it would be good to go. So under saving, this is where we are going to have funds for emergency funds, and this money should be about 10%, and this money should be easily accessible. Another one, have some kitty for emergency, and this should be easily accessible to both yourself if you have a family, to both your spouse if you have kids. Those kids, they should be able to access that money for emergency. Another thing you need to mention about is money that is going to be kept slotted for emergency should be able to push you for at least 6 months. If your job ends today, or if you are sacked today, you are able to survive for the next 6 months using what? The emergency funds. That's what I'm saying. Saving is income minus the ego. Watu wako na ego mbaya, kiburi mbaya sana. Anyway, still to see. Another money slot where our channel is going to take this money, or this part of 20%, is paying of debts. And these debts are funded. Maybe you had some debts for financing your education. In Kenya, we talk about high loans education board, that's HELP. So if you're in a hustle and you have not yet been employed permanent by a government or institution, you can have some money, pay that HELP. Maybe having some debts, maybe from a circle. This is the money that you're going to pay the debts. Then, and the most important thing that you should not forget is save for retirement. Retirement saving. Don't wait until you get 50. That's when you realize now that I should be starting to save. My friend, you not even save. It starts now. Remember, this is something that's a habit. Something that you are not used to do. You not start training yourself at 50. Never. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Anza sahi mapema bana. Start saving now. And I'll talk about saving money for retirement. I'm not talking about millions. It's about 50 bob. Commit to yourself. For instance, I will be saving 200 shillings per month towards my retirement. Yes, that's a lot of money. You can imagine after now 30 years down the line, how much you'll be having? Good money. So start now. Don't wait until you get to your 50s. That's when you start saving. Lastly, create some or slot some few money or few coins for leisure spend on. That's why I said you should be able to restrict the amount of money that you are going to spend on parties and hobbies or entertainment. Lastly, I want to remind you, my viewer, that saving is not a punishment at all. So now I'll talk about saving money. It is for your own good. It's not a punishment. Another thing that I want to remind you, for you to save a good amount of money, you need to live below your means. Don't pretend to be rich when you are not rich. My friend, I was sharing with a friend of mine, and he told me in the first few months when he was employed, he could dress in suits, but back in the house, he could struggle to find something to eat. Stop pretending to be rich. Be the real person you are, and be patient. Climb the steps one by one. We'll soon get there. I want to stop here. Please let me know how you think about this video, and share how you save your money in the comment section. Let me know how you save your money, and don't forget to subscribe, share the video widely, Give it a thumbs up. Bye. This is Bruno Bongi. Keep on watching.